Welcome to Gems.
Welcome to Gems.
Welcome to Gems.
Welcome to Gems.
Hey Gems family! Sorry we couldn't meet up with you guys this month, but we thought we would bring Gems to you. So this is Gems quarantine style in 1 minute.
All right, we ready? So we start off with arriving, and then we sign in. We've got some games, and some dancing. Then we've got reading the Bible, small groups, our craft time, prayer, and the best bit, supper. And we're done.
Thanks for joining us at Gems this month. We hope you had fun. We'll see you soon.
Bye. Well, when we filmed that little video for you guys back in March, I don't think any of us had any idea what 2020 was going to have in store for us. But here we are, 8 months later, and I am so excited to welcome you to our 7th and final episode of Gems Online for 2020. So whether this is your first time watching with us or your 7th, whether you're a Gems newbie or you've been in the family forever, we're so excited to have you watching online with us today. And we hope that this session, with all the exciting things that we've prepared, is going to be a real blessing to you. Before we get started, let me pray. So pray along with me. God, thank you so much for this session and for everyone who has been a part of it. And God, we just ask that you would meet each of us where we are right now, and that you would speak to each of us differently throughout this session. And I just pray a huge blessing on everyone watching. In your precious name we pray. Amen. So to kick us off, we are going to start up with a song. So why don't you stand up, hop up on your feet. We're going to throw back to a song that we did in May. This was definitely one of our highlights, creating this song during Gems Online this year, when we were allowed out of our houses for a little bit back in May. So we hope you enjoy this song, Every Move I Make. Let's get into it.
Kaylee here, and today we're going to do some cooking. I'm so excited to do some cooking with you. We're going to be cooking up some yummy muffins. So I'm going to take you through what you're going to need. If you want to cook along, you can pause the video, go and get what you want, what you need, and come back and cook along, or we can just save the video for another time when you've got all the ingredients. So let's go through what we're going to need. We're going to need 2 cups of self-raising flour, half a cup of caster sugar. We're going to need an egg and a 1/4 cup of oil. Now you can mix these up with whatever you want, but because I just love chocolate, we're going to use some chocolate melts. Yum! You're also going to need a cup of milk, and you're going to need a spoon. You're going to need some patty pans and a muffin tray, and of course your trusty oven. Alright, so all we're going to need to do today is mix all the ingredients together, give it a good stir. Alright, so let's go for it. I'm just going to bring you down so you can see what I'm doing. So, 2 cups of self-raising flour. Just going to fill that up again because that's only 1 cup. 2 cups. You're going to need your half a cup of caster sugar. Make a little well in the middle. Put your egg in there. Put your oil in there. Ooh. Put your cup of chocolate melts or buttons or whatever you've got. And your cup of milk. Pour it all in. Then all you're going to do is stir it all up with your whisk or your spoon, whatever you've got, whatever you like to use. Mix, mix, mix it all in. Just like that. Yum, I love muffins. I can't wait to eat these. Beautiful. Lovely. So to find out what you need to do next, just stay tuned and I'll see you later on.
It's game time. I love a good game. Now, the game we're going to play is Colour Chase. How it works is a colour will come up on the screen, for example, purple, and you will have 20 seconds to go and find an object in your house that's purple. For example, I got a purple pen. Now, we're going to play 6 rounds, so you'll need to be watching the screen to know what colour's next. Are you ready? Set, go! How did we go? Did we find all 6 items? Now I went and found some red strawberries, a yellow scrunchie, some beautiful blue earrings, a green mug, some black sunglasses, and a soft pink blanket. Now, we'd love to see all of the items you guys found. Don't forget to send a photo to gemsprestonsalvos@gmail.com. We can't wait to see them.
Hello everyone, welcome back to another celebration time for the month of October. I have a new celebration outfit and I've got feathers. So I'm so excited to wear this month. Now, good parties have games and my favourite party game is Pass the Parcel. So luckily, I have a parcel that I can pass. However, I don't really have friends at the moment here, but I do have 2 friends that I've made during isolation and they're going to help me pass the parcel. So I've got Mr. Teddy Bear, he shall be sitting over here, and Mr. Lotso Bear, and so he'll be sitting over here. I'm so excited to play this game and celebrate. Alright, let's get the music started. The music stopped on me! What a coincidence. So excited to open this. What do we think it'll be? Oh, we had a birthday this month and it was Mads! So happy birthday, Mads! What a great start to our game. Let's go the other way. The music stopped on me again. Let's see what it is. Oh, this is a good celebration. The students in years prep to 7 and 11 and 12 went back to school. And also the students in year 8 to 10 are about to go back to school. That is worth celebrating. Okay, let's go again. The parcel landed on me again. I love this game. What could it be? Oh, Prisha has done an amazing job with student leadership during remote learning. That is worth celebrating. Well done, Prisha. Let's go again. This game is getting good. It landed on me again. What could the next celebration be? And Vita lost a tooth. Oh my goodness, that makes my teeth hurt. But that is still worth celebrating. Let's go again. Who would have thought it stopped on me again? What could this celebration be this time? Bethany got out of her moon boot after breaking her leg months ago. That must have been a very long time, so let's celebrate you, Bethany. Well done. Let's go this way this time. Again! This game gets better and better and better and better celebrations as the times go on. This is amazing. And Vita won Student of the Week award for being a proactive student and 5 stars for finishing her task on time. Well done, Anvita. Schoolwork is best. Let's go again. Again, I'm getting so tired. There's so many celebrations and they keep landing on me. What could this one be? Could it be? Mackenzie learned how to ride her bike without training wheels. That is amazing. Perfect time to learn. Celebrating you, Mackenzie. Let's hope this is the last one because we've done so much celebrating already. That's so exciting. I wonder what it could be. Oh, hold on a minute. It says, Hannah, you won the Pass the Parcel. Let's celebrate. How'd they know I'd win? Oh my goodness. I won flowers and chocolate. My absolute favorite. I'm so glad I played Pass the Parcel. And it feels great to win, and it feels great to celebrate all those celebrations that we've celebrated. So I just want to say thank you to my friends who played Pass the Parcel with me. And although we can't get together to celebrate, please keep celebrating, and we can see each other soon. Bye!
We're now going to play Would You Rather. Would You Rather is a game where you're given two choices, for example, summer or winter, or cat or dog, and you have to choose which one you'd rather. There's going to be 10 Would You Rathers come up on the screen, and you have to make one choice for each. You can discuss it with the people you're watching with, or you can leave it in the comments on YouTube. Let's play Would You Rather. Thanks for playing Would You Rather. I hope you enjoyed. We'd love to hear what your choices were. Hey guys, it's Michaela and welcome back to another GEMS community update. This is our final episode of GEMS Online. We want to say a massive thank you to everyone who's watched and supported us as we've continued our ministry during this 7+ months of lockdown. We really hope that you've enjoyed the activities that we've prepared and that they've really helped you to connect to God in some way. Next month, we have our final GEMS session for 2020. It's happening live over Zoom on Friday the 20th of November at 6:30. We can't wait to virtually reunite with our GEMS family and see each other's faces. This Zoom event will involve music, games, activities, and that will be a great opportunity for us to come together as a GEMS family. Please note that whilst we know that we have connected with so many wonderful people doing GEMS online, this event will just be for our GEMS girls and families, and we really hope that you understand. There will be more information to come about this, but for now, keep Friday the 20th of November at 6:30 free. On another note, for the past 8 weeks, our GEMS team have been sharing the little gems that we've been learning from the Bible in some short weekly messages. There are 7 so far, with the 8th one to come this Sunday. If you've missed any of them, they're on our YouTube channel, so you can head over there to check them out. We also have a very exciting fundraising opportunity coming up that's being announced at the end of the video, so make sure you stay tuned for that. Finally, this month's kindness challenge. Do something kind for your parents to thank them for everything that they've done for you throughout COVID, whether it's helping you with school or anything really. Be creative, make sure you let them know that they're loved and appreciated. Thanks guys, bye! Hi everyone, welcome back to cooking. So we've mixed all our ingredients, but are you ready for the next step? So I've actually been a little bit sneaky and done this off camera, but all you need to do is fill your beautiful patty pans with your mixture. Look, just like I've done here, all ready to go. You need to make sure that your oven is on and preheating to 180 degrees. And then you've got to put these babies in the oven for 15 minutes. So I'm just going to do that now. Make sure you're wearing something protective for your hands, if I can speak. And if you are little, make sure you have an adult with you while you're doing this. So in they go. Beautiful. So they just need to be in there for 15 minutes and you can watch them rise. And that is pretty much it. Our beautiful muffins are nearly ready. Stay tuned for a little bit more of a surprise.
So since this is our last Gems Online, we thought it would be fun to look back at some of the stuff we've done so far. We've released 7 Gems Online videos, which is crazy, and we've had so much else happening on the side. At the start, we had the Kindness Project where we challenged you guys to do an act of kindness. And we really loved seeing your photos and hearing about how you made a positive impact on the community. Then we had the Gratitude Project, where lots of you sent us videos to let us know something that you were grateful for, which really helped to, I think, spread positivity and a more grateful attitude. And then we had the Month of Prayer, where over 50 people every day in August were praying for each one of you girls and all the leaders. And then most recently we had Bible Gems, where us leaders all shared some of the things that we've been thinking about recently and learning from the Bible. We also have some people that we would like to thank as the leaders. First one being kind of thanking each other, just a general thank you to all of the leaders who've kept up the positivity and the hard work despite being in a time when we really don't know what's going on. Especially thank you to Chelsea for organising the specifics of each video, and for Steph who edits and puts all these videos together. We also want to say thank you to all of you who have been watching these videos and engaging and sending us stuff. It's been really encouraging for us to all see you get behind this new endeavour that we've been trying out. And thank you to everyone who maybe wasn't a part of the Gems community before but has now come on board and is cheering us on. And of course, finally, thank you to all the special guests who have joined us in our Gems Online video. So thank you Jess, Melissa, Kimberly, Nat, Debbie, Shayla and Amaya. Now let's have a look at some of the photos that we have from this time of Gems Online.
When night has fallen, when fear is coming, still you're calling me. When faith is lost and my hope exhausted, you will be my strength. When my mind says I'm not good enough, God, you're enough for me. I've decided I'm not giving up, 'cause you won't give up on me. You won't give up on me. Your love is holding on and it won't let go. I feel it breaking out like an echo. Your love is holding on and it won't let go. I feel it breaking out like an echo, echo in my soul. In every season, you keep repeating promises to me. Oh, now there's no stopping what you have started till it is complete. And my mind says I'm not good enough, but you're enough for me. Yeah, I've decided I'm not giving up, 'cause you won't give
Great job, everyone.
G'day and welcome back to my show. Today we are doing a very special edition of 5 minutes with a small group. Let's introduce ourselves, everyone. My name is Steph and I am 23 years old.
I'm Hannah and I'm 19.
I'm Chelsea and I'm 16. And I'm Imogen and I'm also 16.
Guys, I've got a few questions to get through. Just so that everyone can learn a little bit more about us, and we'd love to hear about what we have been up to as a small group. So, first off, if you were an animal, what would you be and why?
Well, I'd be a koala because I think they just sleep so often. And if you know me, I like to get a good amount of sleep.
You also like cuddles? That's what I think of.
I also love cuddling and I like nature.
I would probably be a dolphin because I think that they're very majestic and can put on a show when they need to, but also just swim basically 99% of the time. They just glide. And I think that'd be a really easy life to live. Also, I love the water, so yeah.
Beautiful. Well, I reckon I'd be a dog just because you get to do whatever you want and everyone thinks you're cute. And you get food for free and you get to stay home and sleep.
That would be the life.
Yeah, no job. Just chill. What about you, Chelsea?
I would be a raccoon because I'm cute and adorable, but on the inside I'm feisty and and sassy. And if you come and hug me and that when I don't want to be hugged, I'll go.
Wow, yeah. She knows who she is. What has life looked like for you guys during COVID?
So during COVID, a lot of my life has just turned online. I've had uni online classes, and it's been really weird with work being like open and then shut and then open and then shut. So it's been a bit chaotic, but good.
Yeah, very similar to Hannah. Everything's online now, which is a blessing and a curse, I guess, in some ways. It's a bit lonely at times, a bit draining living with the same 4 people 24/7 and not being able to see other people. But it's been a good chance to recharge. And so it's been lonely at times, stressful at times, but definitely quite relaxing at times as well.
I think for me, my work has shut, so I've enjoyed lots of quality time at home, which I don't mind too much. Loving the JobKeeper life, just chilling out, trying to make the most of it and hanging out with my dog.
Yeah, I've been sleeping a lot, which always good, good for yourself. Most of my classes have been online, music online, stuff. But yeah.
What's something that you guys would say you've been grateful for during this time?
Personally, I've been it sounds weird, but I've been really grateful for my backyard because we just got a new pergola in my backyard. And so even when the weather's dull, I've been able to just sit out there and get fresh air without a mask. So I'm very grateful for my backyard these days.
I think I'm probably very grateful for always having something to do. I have been, obviously I'm bored at times and I resort to Netflix again and again, but 99% of the time I have something to do, something to entertain myself with to keep me from going completely insane, and I'm very grateful for having those opportunities.
I've been really grateful for the opportunity to just rest and recharge. I'm an absolute homebody, so I love being at home. That's been something that's been really valuable to me, and probably not something that we get a heap of opportunity to do normally.
I've been really grateful for the music department at school because even though we are online, we've been probably doing the best we've ever done because we've had more alone time and more shoots and that.
What is something you guys would say you've learned?
I've definitely learned a lot of patience during COVID, just literally having to wait for things. And then that's given me time to really focus on myself. So I've learned patience and self-care.
I think something that I've definitely learnt over this time, and the biggest thing for me, I guess, is the value of doing things that you enjoy, especially even as life is busier, taking that time away to do things that you enjoy doing and that are very much like a you and only whatever the thing you're doing is, like that opportunity to just be and do whatever it is that you're enjoying and having that chance to kind of take a break and take a step back from what life can be.
I think I've learnt a bit about self-care. Just I've had lots of opportunity just to stay at home and recharge and look after myself. I've learnt how much better I feel when I get 8 hours of sleep, which is something I'll carry on as well.
I've probably learnt more about how to take care of myself and how to take care of my school and not just put it into one massive ball of stress and just kind of, when things get too tough, you have to step back and take a look at the bigger picture, not just the smaller picture.
How have you guys seen God at work or experienced him during this season?
I've definitely seen God work during this season in many ways, but one in particular is that through social media, like normally it's such a negative area in life, but during this time I've seen so many people posting about faith and hanging their Melbourne and, you know, connectedness. And even though I think that we're not together, God is still with each one of us. And so I guess I see his work through those.
I have definitely seen God at work with, after everything that everyone was looking forward to this year had been cancelled, I've definitely seen a lot of opportunities in various other ways open up for not only myself, but a lot of other people, even in these tougher times. So I definitely think that's God's way of giving us all a little bit more hope and faith and trust in what is happening, and that we will get through it and we will recover and we will have lots of things that we missed out on this year and more in the years to come.
Yeah, I think for me, I've seen God working just in the community and seeing how people are building connections with the people around them. Even for me personally, I think I now know most of my immediate neighbours by name, and I talk to them most every couple of days. And just stopping and chatting to people on walks or whatever, people are really seeking to connect, which is really awesome to see, and a really great opportunity to build relationships with people.
I've seen God in things like the Salvo musical that's been on recently. You see the online little JCat thing they're doing, and you just see how much God wants us still to connect, even though we can't be with each other. And I think that's good.
All right, thanks so much, guys. Thank you so much for coming on my show.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, girls, for sharing a little bit about what 2020 has looked like for you. I wanted to ask you guys a question. When you look back on 2020 in, say, 10 or 15 years' time, maybe down the track when your kids come home from school one day and they say, "Mum, what was 2020 like? What was coronavirus like?" What is it that you're going to remember? Is it the lack of toilet paper or paper towel that we had in the shops? Maybe it's doing everything on a screen, doing school from home. Is it always seeing this stuff everywhere, always having to sanitize our hands? Or maybe even the face mask, a very big part of our lives at the moment? Or what about the acts of kindness that we've seen coming out of everywhere? People drawing chalk on the footpaths or putting teddy bears in their front windows. Or what about some of the world's most polluted waterways that have now had a chance to breathe and recover, and now they're full of animals again? Or what about people in places like Italy in really tough lockdowns who all came out onto their balconies at night times to sing together when they couldn't leave the house? You know, for each of us, COVID-19 and the year of 2020 have presented completely different challenges. And although we've all been in this pandemic together, our experiences have looked different. However, you may have faced things like doing school from home, having your events or your hobbies or your activities cancelled, and facing the disappointment that comes with that. Might be not being able to see family members, being separated from them. You may have experienced job losses in your family. The list goes on, and the reality is that each of us could probably look back on the past few months and have so many valid things to complain about. But is that how we want to look at it? In the book of Lamentations, we see something like this. Now, it's believed that this was written by Jeremiah, and he is really not in a good place. And in the first 20 verses of this chapter 3 in the book of Lamentations, he talks on and on, complaining and crying out to God about how hard things are. So he says things like God leading him into darkness, being surrounded by distress, being trapped, caved in and unable to escape, feeling helpless and devastated and lost. And I wonder how many times throughout the past few months you may have felt some of those emotions. But here's the catch. After these 20 verses of really dark words, really lots of complaints and desperation, this is what the book goes on to say. It says, Yet I still dare to hope when I remember this. The faithful love of the Lord never ends. His mercies never cease. Great is his faithfulness. His mercies begin afresh each morning. I say to myself, the Lord is my inheritance, therefore I will hope in him. You know, sometimes when we're not feeling it, we really have to say it aloud to ourselves to remind ourselves of that truth, that God is good and I can put my trust in him. So let's not look back at 2020 in 20 years' time and remember all the hard things. Remember all the things that went wrong for us or all the reasons that we have to complain. What about if we look back and remember, where did God show up? What are the things that I'm really grateful for this year? How was God faithful to me during a really tough season? Where can I see God's goodness in my life or in the life of my family? What has God been using this time to teach me? And I think you'll find that if you look back asking those kind of questions, you'll see that God has been right by your side all along, and he will continue to do that every step you take into the future. And I hope that it can be these kind of questions and these kind of memories that we hold on to and carry with us for many years into the future. That no matter what life holds, and this year has held some pretty awful things for all of us, we can hold on to the knowledge that God's love and his faithfulness never ends. His mercies are new every single morning. Great is his faithfulness.
Hey Gems girls! I wanted to share with you a song that I've written this week, and of course the best way that we can get to know God is in his word. And one of the things that I like to do is when I open his word, no matter where I'm reading, I look for him. I look for God. I look for where can I see him in this? Where can I learn more about who he is? And a really wonderful mentor of mine once said to me, everywhere you read, just look for what it says about God. What does it teach you about his character and about who he is? And of course, we love to reflect on and hear about the verses, about his goodness and his greatness, his mercy, his graciousness towards us. And what a better way than to reflect on the scriptures that talk about that. The Bible actually tells us to speak his word out loud. That's why I love to do it in song. So this one's called Let Him Boast in This. It's from Jeremiah 9, 23 and 24. And it was one of those passages that just jumped out at me because It states so definitively some things about his character and who he is. And it actually starts by urging us not to take our security and our confidence and our pride in riches, wisdom, and our own strength, but instead, let us just boast, let us just take strength from the fact that we know God, and that's it, that we know him and that we know who he is. So if we want to know him, especially if we want to love him with all our heart and all our mind and all our soul, we've got to know who we're loving. And so that's why I love to write songs about who he is.
Let not the wise man boast in his wisdom. Let not the mighty take pride in his might. Let not the rich man boast in his riches. Let him boast in this, that he knows who you are, steadfast in love, that he knows who you are, justice and righteousness, that in these you delight. Let not the wise man boast in his wisdom. Let not the mighty take pride in his might. Let not the rich man boast in his riches. Let him boast in this, that he knows who you are, steadfast in love, that he knows who you are, justice and righteousness, that he knows who you are, steadfast in love, that he knows who you are, justice and righteousness, that in these you delight. When we stubbornly follow our hearts, lead us out of the wilderness. Hear the word of the Lord, hear the word of the Lord, hear the Lord. May we know who you are, steadfast in love. May we know who you are, justice and righteousness, 'cause in these you delight. In you we delight.
We're now going to head into a time of prayer. As I'm praying, I encourage you to think of one thing you're thankful for and one thing you would like prayer for. So let me pray. Dear God, thank you for our GEMS community far and wide for watching this video and supporting our program. It's been a long and challenging year, but you have been the one constant throughout it all. Lord, you never fail us, and we know that you never leave us, no matter what is happening in our lives, and for that I thank you. I want to thank you for every lesson you teach us. We've learnt a lot this year. I pray that as we head into a new kind of normal, that we will remember that you are with us always. I pray for every girl that attends GEMS and for their families. I pray for the wider community and for anyone who is watching right now. May they know that they are loved, that they are special, that they are yours. Amen. Now I encourage you, if you have a request for prayer or encouragement that you would like to tell us about, please feel free to send it to gemsprestonsalvos@gmail.com, because the leaders would love to be praying with you and for you. Thank you.
everyone, I hope you're enjoying Gems so far. So today I'm going to take you through a little activity that will help you reflect on this time of living through a pandemic. So it's been a bit of a roller coaster of a year, so we thought it might be nice to just sit down and reflect on it in a creative way. And it's also something that you can look back on in the future as well, which is nice. So we're going to be making COVID-19 time capsule booklets, and you should have received this in the mail. And if you would like a copy, feel free to email us at gemsprestonsalvos@gmail.com, and we'd be happy to send you a digital copy so that you can make one too. So what you will need is your booklet, some pens, pencils, textures, whatever you'd like to fill it out and colour it in. And you might also like some other things to decorate with, maybe some stickers or something, and then it might be handy to have some extra paper as well. So this is the booklet, and it starts with just the front cover where you can write your name and colour it in. And the first page is a spot to put any pictures or artworks, any photos that you might have taken during this time. In this section you might want to even just add in some extra pages or something if you want to go beyond this page. You could just slip them in. And then the next one is all about you. So some of your favourite things, how tall you are at the moment, your age, just all of that information. And then the next one is about how you're feeling at this time and also what you're looking forward to. The next one is about your community, so where you're living and how you're connecting with your community at this time. The next one's a bit of fun, so a spot to put your handprint, or maybe you could put your whole family's handprint too. So again, this one you might want to slip in some extra pages if you want to go beyond the little page that we have here. The next one is any special occasions that you might have celebrated during this time, any birthdays, milestones. We had Easter somewhere in there, so how you celebrated those and what it was like. The next one, you get to interview your parents, which I think will be really interesting. To sit down and see what it was like for them. The next one is acts of kindness that you might have done during this time. Sorry, trying to make sure you can see it. There we go. And so you can write or draw, just to reflect on those, anything that you've done or might have received. The next one, you get to write a letter to yourself. So anything that you might want to reflect on now and say to your future self as well. And the last bit is about schooling. So school being closed, how you felt about it, and then the last page is what school was like from home for you. So you might like to take some time, sit down and fill this out. Decorate it as much as you like with colours, stickers, whatever. And another thing you might like to do, which I've done quickly, is make a cover for it. So you can just add this as an extra page if you want to make your own cover. And you just sit that inside the booklet. And you've got a little front and back cover, which you can do whatever you want with. And you might like to do that with coloured paper too. So enjoy making these, and I hope it's a really good opportunity for you to reflect on this time. And it'll be interesting to look back on in the future as well. So that's all. Thanks guys.
Alright everyone, it's the moment of truth. Our muffins have been cooking. I've got my apron on, ready to go because I'm so excited. And we're going to get them out right now. Here we go. Got my trusty mitt on. Here we are. Oh, perfection. They look amazing. Check them out. Smells so good. But I'm going to rest them here to cool for a minute while I tell you something so exciting. Gems have put together a fundraiser, and guess what that is? It's a Cooking with Gems cookbook. Woohoo! I am so excited. If you've enjoyed cooking these muffins today, there is a lot more where that came from. We have put together about 70 recipes from our Gems families and compiled them in a book to look something like this. And we're going to be selling them as fundraisers. They're going to cost about $20 each, and you can purchase them online, but if you have difficulty purchasing them, just contact us directly and we'll help you out. But they will be delivered, printed and bound within a few weeks. Cookbooks will be available on the 26th of October from 8 p.m. and we are so excited to share these with you. Such a great cookbook, ready in time for Christmas as a gift for someone or just to have in your home. But yeah, that's the big surprise. Gems, Cooking with Gems cookbook. We are so excited. So thank you so much for cooking with me today. I'm going to taste test one of these babies. Ooh, they're hot. Here we go. Amazing. If you want to cook these, get that cookbook. It's in there. Alright, thanks so much guys. I'll see you next time. Bye.
For the very last time, we want to say a massive thank you for coming to Gems Online this month and for the past 7 months that we've been online. We are so grateful to every single person that's been a part of our Gems community during this time, and we hope and pray that God has used these short monthly episodes to bring blessings to you and your families. As always, please send through any photos that you have from this month's session because we just love seeing them. On a personal note, I just want to say thank you to all of you who have really blessed us as a team with your support and your encouragement throughout this COVID period. It's definitely been a challenge, but as a Gems community and a Gems family, we have managed to push through. Thank you, God. So for the very last time, this is Gems Online, over and out.